Greetings, I'm Danielle Palli, and as we get closer to Valentine's Day, I have a number of coaching clients who want to talk to me about relationships, in particular, how to communicate better with their partner or spouse. So while today we're talking about romantic partnerships, these same tools can be used to communicate better at work and with friends and family. And what we're talking about is compassionate communication. Compassionate communication comes from a feeling place and expresses needs in a clear and non-threatening way that will hopefully open the dialogue instead of shut it down. Most likely, we've all experienced the opposite. And by the opposite, I mean when the dialogue goes something like this: you always, you never, you don't, why can't you just? You always have time for your friends, but you never have time for me. You never listen to me. You don't help out around the house. Why can't you just put the phone down at the dinner table when I'm talking to you? And what happens when we come across in the you always, you never, you don't way? The other person is likely to feel attacked. They're likely to feel criticized and blamed and then get defensive. And when that happens, the dialogue might get turned around and, oh, yeah, well, you never, you can't, you always. And then the argument escalates. A healthier way that can lead to better dialogue is coming from that compassionate I feel state. It is simply stating your needs without making the other person wrong, without making the other person the bad guy. And when we come from that place, it opens us up too for more empathy. Of course, your partner doesn't want you to feel, say, unvalued or unloved or sad. They want to be there for you. So if you come from the I feel place, it's opening a space for that person to come back and support you and express their needs in a way to help the communication flow. So let's look at 2 ways to apply compassionate communication. The first way is in 4 parts. It starts with a when you, state the concern, I feel, state how you feel, because, why it's important, and what you prefer to be different. So using the example, why can't you just put the phone down at the dinner table when I'm talking to you? You might try, when you're scrolling the phone at the dinner table, I feel frustrated because it makes me feel as if what I have to say has no value. I prefer if you would turn the phone off while we're having dinner. Another example comes right from the I feel place. So using the example of, you always have time for your friends, but you never have time for me. It might be, I feel angry and lonely when I work all day, every day, and on the weekend, you're out with your friends. Because then I feel as if you don't value your time with me. And I really want to have quality time and connect with you. These are 2 examples. Modify as you need to. And I will add one little tiny extra component, is to try to take a breath before you respond, because much of compassionate communication is also in the execution. Because I can very easily say, I feel angry because, and that's still not going to get the point across. I feel angry because, and come across as kindly as you can. Sometimes it's reminding yourself that you love this person and you are coming from a place of love. Thanks for joining me.